Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So of course started off by lunging her, and today we did a lot of lunging. So my lessons start at 4:30 and they go to 5:30, and that's including tacking up and stuff. And I lunged her till like 5:10, and so yeah, so we lunged for quite a while. So there I asked for the canter and she picked up the wrong lead. This is her bad side. And in true Ruger fashion, she did not want to go back to a trot. At least out of that, we got the right lead. Trouble reversing her. She thought about listening, but then she just didn't, and I wasn't really sure how to fix it. So you can see there that she thought about it, but she decided not to. And so my instructor came in to help and show me kind of what to do. So rather than the normal stepping in front of her and telling her whoa and pulling on the line a little bit for the reverse, we're gonna lean back towards her hip, and that'll pull her head into us, and then it'll kind of force her to reverse. But for some reason I can never figure out how to do this. We tried to do this in the round pen once too, and I can just never figure out how to do it. I don't know why. She was very over the top on the lunge line today. So right there, we were kind of bronked out and did her own little reverse that I did not ask for. So now it was up to me to get her to reverse again, back to the direction she was going. So Ruger was just not listening to me, and so my instructor made her listen to her so she didn't develop any bad habits, and I went and got her bridle. You can see that Ruger's not really listening to my instructor either, but one thing about my instructor is she will make Ruger listen. So at this time it's 5:10-ish, so I only have a few minutes left on my lesson, but we're gonna make the most of it. So I'm just doing my little prep steps, and when I was lunging her, I saw that the saddle pad right here was kind of rubbing on her, so I flipped that up so it wasn't rubbing on her anymore. Right here you can just see how sweaty she got, and because of how sweaty she did get, I just got on and walked her around a little bit. if you guys checked my community posts, but if you didn't, I have a giant goat named Blue. He's a Nubian, and he rammed the back of my knee, and the next day I couldn't really walk. Like, he ran me pretty hard, so it was good to take it easy on this lesson. Sometimes when I get on her, I feel like I need to put on a seatbelt. That's always bad. Just take a second to appreciate how beautiful this horse is, like with her big thick neck and her big shoulders and her big ears, and like she just moves so beautifully and she's just so perfect all around, and I love her so much. Still doing the circles or no? Okay.
Yeah, I remember it because I was there and Amy came in and we talked about it and I'm like, I got no say in the deal. Like, I can't change this.
What? Nothing.
But it was dumb. Yeah, it was dumb. I know.
You got your workout, girl. Sleep good tonight.
Yeah, no, it's my sister.
Sugar.
But I won't respond to any of the comments, but I'm just
Annoyed.
and laughing about the current one talking about one of Grandpa's horses that passed away.
So they're not only spreading stuff about the situation, but now they're bringing other stuff
Oh
into
yeah,
it?
but I'm just laughing about it because the facts in the post about this horse, absolutely none of it is true. Like, not even remotely. They talked about this white shed that this horse was kept in. There's not a white building on that piece of property. They're all red, unless we're keeping it inside Grandpa's house. Like, every building on that property is red. Like, there's no white buildings. And how they never saw anybody feed well. If it was in said white building, of course you did, because the white building doesn't exist. But if it was in the big red barn, no, because you feed from inside the big red barn, and you can't see big red barn from road. Like,
Or they're just
yeah, they're colorblind, and the small white shed they're talking about is the pump house. Yeah. It's all dumb.
they have nothing better to do.
I just keep my mouth shut and read. Like I said, this one I'm just laughing because there's absolutely not a shred of truth in that post. Like, nothing about that post could even remotely be true.
Who wrote that?
Darla. It's on Cody's newest one about her relinquishing, about her getting rid of the other two horses. And somewhere somebody brought up this horse that Grandpa that passed, and Norma jumped in and said it was an old horse left by Jesse, blah, blah, blah. And Darla goes, and then Darla goes off about this. And I'm like, whatever. This one I literally just laugh at. It doesn't even make me mad. I just laugh because absolutely nothing in that post is even remotely true. It's all drama. Ever better.
That's why I haven't been on Facebook.
I just keep getting on to see what new drama is there about it. And I'm like, frankly, I can't help it because half of it includes me. I need to know what's being said. There's still some gal out there talking crap about the barn, and I don't know who in the heck she is.
Your barn?
I haven't seen anything.
There's a parent there talking about how she's been in this barn and she was not impressed, and she saw the owner come in and not water the horses and assumed it just wasn't their problem. And there's multiples, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know who you are. I don't think I've given you a tour. I know you haven't boarded here. The only thing I can think is maybe you walked in with a boarder, but you don't even seem to be friends with any of the boarders that I've ever had here.
No idea.
Me either. She's an older lady.
Maybe she thinks it's back years and years and years.
That's the only thing I can think is maybe she's talking about before I had it. But I don't know. I'm just like,
Because it was empty between you guys, right?
yeah.
And the last person was that guy. Long time ago.
Yeah, so the owners, they were kind of half-heartedly using it, but not really. And yeah, it was bad. When I got in here, I stripped the stalls of about a foot of manure out of almost every one of the stalls. Because they literally just kept moving the horse from one stall to another when it would get so bad. There was only like 3 horses in here. They would just move them from one stall to another when it get that bad.
Yeah. I remember looking at it years ago because I'm friends with Chris. And he's like, you need to have my own barn. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that right now. Like,
Yeah, no, it was rough when I got it.
one walk around.
Trying to find an itchy spot.
Yeah,
Like she
it was
almost.
rough.
She's like,
I put a lot of work into it before we even started.
Yeah, you have.
And it's still rough.
It's hard.
Yeah, it bothers me because from the outside it's not pretty. I mean, it's not pretty inside either, but it's a barn.
It looks better than 90% of the other ones.
I know, but to me, I'm like, I want to drive up and I want it to look inviting and look pretty. And then, you know, I've got kids here. And there's always junk laying everywhere.
What nails are order on?
Yeah.
You want some money?
Yeah. I know half of those stalls are underwater during the winter.
Oh gosh.
And the outside is now too.
Oh, jeez.
And then a tree fell on half of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
They might appreciate it.
My arm hurts.
No, this whole thing just reminds me why horse people get such a bad name.
You take something out of
Such a bad, you know,
twist it so
everyone always talks about how horse people are nothing but drama. It's just,
what? But what actually happened with
I think she screwed up. She really did. My
Biscuit?
My opinion is her heart was in the right place trying to say something that was unsavable.
What are you
And she
doing?
wouldn't call a vet because she knew what the vet was going to tell her to do. So she was trying it on her own. Because she didn't want to do what the vet was going to tell her to do.
right?
My opinion on the matter. But she was a lazy twit and didn't clean the stalls. So that just gave everybody more fuel and to not even see that there was like a remote shred of like
Yeah.
a heart. They only saw heartless.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she screwed up. She did. And then
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, but
But they blew it out of
they,
proportion.
they have twisted, you know, every truth is only half of the truth, and they are attacking every shred of her livelihood. Oh yeah, it's bad. And you've probably only seen like a quarter
Well, I've
of it.
only seen a few things at the very beginning. And of course, my first reaction was, "Holy shit! Like that is awful." And then I was like,
'Cause you're
"Oh,
gonna
that's
believe what
be
you're gonna
somebody
see."
Related to Jessica." And I was like, I don't know. 'Cause I obviously don't know
Well, that's the
anybody.
thing. It's like, honestly, I get it. Like, my first reaction would be, holy shit. But then at the same time, my next reaction would be to ask questions. Like,
Yeah.
there's got to be more to the story than this.
Right. Like, why would
Especially
she
when there's
do that?
another horse on the property
Right.
that's just fine.
Yeah.
And then talk to her, see if her story keeps changing, then you know it's fine.
Right.
Like, you know, just act. Like you said, you need
Yeah.
Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Come back next week for another one. Bye guys.